Hey on guys, this is Castle Forge. Today, opening up some, what's it called again? Surging Sparks. Opening up some Surging Sparks. I actually have only done a couple of small booster packs before, so this is the first real attempt at getting some Surging Sparks out there. And yeah, I kind of don't mind the pack actually. It's looking alright. The old art Pikachu, it's going off at the moment, so that it would be an awesome pick. But at the end of the day, I just want something nice, some nice shiny cardboard. So old art Pikachu would be good. The Hydration and the Latias and Lodius are great picks. So yeah, let's get into it. I did buy a new binder for this as well, so hopefully I get to do a bit of a master set from this, all depending on how I go with pulls. So yeah, let's go, first pack. All right, let's go fire. No, okay, still, there's a lot of still energies. What are all, let me see here, spur. Now I'm gonna go through this relatively quick. I do love Annihilate. I like just the Primeape is a really good one. Bronzor, and the first one, Landorus. So first pull, not awesome, but it's all right, we'll keep going. Yeah, I really like Primeape, mainly just because they one episode of Pokemon where the Mankey steals Ash's hat. It was one of those moments as a kid where almost like you gain consciousness. You're just like, wow, this is funny. I'm really enjoying this. So yeah, I was already a fan of Pokemon up to that point, but that episode just, I don't know, it snapped me into consciousness. It was really cool. No, okay. Sarcophagus. I actually haven't seen the movie with Latias and Lodius, but I have heard it's very good, so I might have to start watching. I've recently decided to get back into Pokemon media, not just Pokemon cards, so I don't know if this is going to help or hurt my current Pokemon card addiction, but let's find out. Oh, there we go. Glimora. Hey, here we go. Clement's Quick Wit. That is my first full art. Let's check it straight in. Awesome. Very happy, well done. Third one in before we get a full art. Like, I don't know that particular trainer, but that's okay. Surging Sparks, let's go. We want the Pikachu, guys, we want the Pikachu. I obviously am a big fan of Pikachu as well, but you know that moment where Pikachu's just in media a bit too much? So when you're a bit oversaturated, you just lose that little bit of a pop for it, and nothing good there. It's kind of like that with Charizard. I hesitate sometimes to say Charizard's my favorite Pokemon, just mainly because of how oversaturated Charizard is, how popular it is. But I'm a Gen 1er, damn it. Like, I'm allowed to like Charizard and be basic. Bravery. Marill. Blue Pikachu, that is. And a Slacking EX. I did actually quite like the Slacking line. I used to use it quite often, but because Slacking just keeps falling asleep, I think it just eventually got frustrating, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna use Slacking as much. Smooch. Vampy. Executor. That's a weird one. Never even thought of an Executor running before. Cast Form, and Tapu Koko. So I've been checking out a few YouTubers and coming across a couple that I quite like the way they go about things. Some are talking about the current state of play with the Pokemon card your hobby. Like Kyra, really good takedown of Leonhart that I thought was really good. Oh, here we go, Larvestar. And that was cool. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, very happy with that one. I really like that line as well, because like it's like a pseudo-legendary you could get at the end of Ruby and Sapphire. You had to be able to get Surf, which you couldn't get to the end. Awesome, very happy. Two, guys, we got two. Fuck yeah. All right. Yeah, really liked, you know, I used to watch a bit of Leonhardt when I first, like, well, I think it was during lockdown when he started getting big. I was watching him when I was in lockdown in 2020, and I quite enjoyed the content. It seemed authentic. And then as the years went on, his content went less and less authentic and more bait. I suppose I would call it like clickbaity. It just started getting more clickbaity, and then things started happening that made me think, I don't think he's genuine anymore. I think he's playing the algorithm, which is, I suppose it's okay, but it got to this point where he just kind of lost me. I think it's when he started doing the almost like fake reactions. When he got something good, he was like almost didn't seem genuine. Is when he make a good pull, and he would just start screaming more and more, and it's that bit where I'm like, okay, I think I'm done. Just, you know, as a bloke in his 30s, I don't need the screaming and the bells, the whistles, you know, like the little chimes. So yeah, I kind of just moved on. And then I checked out a cool video that was just like, hey, I think Leonhardt might be a shit dude. So, hey, here we go. Is that sushi one with a crown? I don't even know what that is. That looks okay. I'm gonna sleeve this one as well. Even though I don't think it's a proper hit, I'm gonna sleeve it just because the texture looks cool. All right, awesome. Put that off to the side. All right, we're not quite halfway there. Let's rip through them. Well, wrong way. There we go. Skarmory. So I think authenticity is a big thing to do with this this hobby, and if you're just enjoying it for what it is, I'm going to be a fan. Hey, Skeledry. I do quite like that one. It's cool. Well, but if you're like, yeah, especially with the scalpers versus collectors conversation that's been going at the moment, and I think a lot of people that like to call themselves collectors really are just like scalpers. For me, I try to draw a line. I'll make a bunch of pre-orders, and because you just can't get stock in store anymore in Australia, so I have no choice but to make some pre-orders, and then it's up to them when it comes in, really. I'll try to find a little bit of fun here and there, a couple of, you know, packs I'll pick up when they're available, but I'm not here sitting on stock for a reason. I'm just sitting on stock that I'm going to open. There we go. Clements Quick Wit and Tapu Lulu. There's a couple of things I would like to put aside and say, hey, this might actually be cool just to have as part of a collection. I'm debating whether to open a Twilight Masquerade ETB just because I like Twilight. I like Twilight Masquerade as a set, and I figured it'd be cool to have that. But to be honest, if I don't pull the Perrin or the Greninja, then I'm gonna open it because Ho-Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna want to pull them to try and get my Perrin and Greninja. So I don't know. I don't think I can sit on stock. I just like the cards for what they are. But if they happen to be worth money as well, then that's good for me, because then later on, if I decide to move on, I can. There we go. Excadrill. Bravery. Capskid. Oh, there we go. Reverse Holo Ho-Oh. And a Gastron. I quite like the Ho-Oh cards. I was always a Lugia man myself, but Ho-Oh is cool as well. I think they got to do some more awesome Ho-Oh cards. All right, fire. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What kind of sets you enjoy, what you like. Hey, V. And I might be able to pick up a few, but at the end of the day, I need to make sure that there's cards that I like in them as well. For example, Paldea Evolved, there's only really 2 cards that I'm looking for there. One of them being the Magikarp. So if I can get the Magikarp as a single, then I don't need to open any more Paldea Evolved, you know? Because I got the card I was after, and I don't think I'm going to go for a master set. It just gets too expensive, particularly when you need to buy all the chase cards. Iron Bundle. Dog Trio. Surfer Dog Trio. Look at that hair. It's like they just come out of the movie Point Break. That is awesome. Like, who thought, oh yeah, let's bring Doug Trio back out of all things and give them hair. Like, someone had a bit of fun designing that. It was a Friday, you know, let's get this new design out. What do you got? Just chuck some hair on our dog trio. Also, my last video, I was talking about Kangaskhan and how Kangaskhan being based on a kangaroo, you know, Australian, it looked a bit thick. I actually turned on Pokemon Journeys just last night, and wouldn't you know, the first episode, Kangaskhan's in it. Binder, time, and another Skelly. And Kangaskhan doesn't walk. Sorry, he doesn't hop, he walks. And that's just concerning. It looked really off. I don't know why. I was just like, it's so thick he can't get a hop. Well, she, I should say. They're mothers, aren't they? Eevee, Executor, Cast Form, Regisil, Waldron, Holt, Apple, and Kilowattle. Alright, so we're halfway through. We haven't got anything too special at the moment. Just a couple, like 3 full arts, I will take it. But 3 out of, what was it, 12 packs? It's okay, I will take it. But yeah, I've heard Surging Sparks is hard. I've heard it's a hard one to do. Full Apple, more hair dog trio, Scatter, Pokemon, and Palkia. Alright. So again, nothing big. Being a booster box, I would expect to get at least 1 special art rare, but let's find out. It's going to happen eventually. So let's just talk it into existence. All right, Phoebus, Duskull, Dene. Oh, there we go. Hydrogen. Oh shit, this is, okay, let's have a quick look. This isn't the old art. This is the one before it, the silver card. Not looking bad though, not looking bad at all. Cool. Alright, so that means I should still have a alt art available in this box. That's a cool card, I like it. Again, I'm a dragon fan, so anything dragon, anything fire, anything that's OG, I'm into it. All right, Siglif. Oh, bit of a spillage at the back there. Cerulean Edge, Flutter Mane, Pasho Berry, and Turubus. All right, let's get rid of these extras. All right, we are over halfway. Let's try and get this video under 20 minutes. I think that's the problem, is the videos are just going a tad too long. I don't exactly do much editing in post, so. Let's try to speed this up. All right, here we go. Crocolaw? Berry, Tauros. I'm liking the Tauros change-ups too. Esper, Lamora, and Cellular Edge. Again, that's a nice, cool little one, so I'm gonna put that in a slip. I like the textures for those ones. Yeah, I like the change-up they did for Tauros. Just like making it black and giving it a bit of a type change, you know, that's fun. That's the kind of stuff I don't mind, as long as they don't go too far with the redevelops. Like Annihilate is cool, but the hair went a bit too big, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I'm just not used to it. Yep, another one down. All right. I think once I get used to it, it'll be fine. But yeah, I have no attachment to it at the moment. Prefer Primate. All right, let's go. Eevee. Cast Form. Apple. Tauros. Gassoon. Geez, okay, so the pulls have been okay, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12 left, all right? 12 left, should be a rare full art there. All right, can I make this video? Jesus, I'm all over the shop. All right, here we go. Video not too long. Phoebus. Elixir. Golden Noodle. I don't even know what the hell is up with this Golden Noodle. I've just seen pictures of it and I'm wondering, I don't know what that is. I'm not sure if I want to find out. At least these packs are opening all right. Last thing I want is to damage a car, especially a rare Mankey. Apple. Point Break. Simisear and Eternus. All right. Jesus, it is rough in this pack so far. Now I do actually have one more booster box just because the pre-orders, I made 2 pre-orders and they came in at the same time. Which means that Pokemon is reprinting Surging Sparks quite heavily at the moment. I would expect most other boxes are getting reprinted as well, so expect prices to fall in this year, and a Scovillain full art. Alright, so that's not bad, not bad. I just want my secret rare art. So from my experience, it seems to be about 6 full arts and a secret rare art. It seems to be the standard for a booster box, which is pretty good. Like it's all right. Like at least you know you're getting consistent. There you go. Solar Edge, Toy, Indeni, Dragon Elixir, and Togekiss. So many Togekiss. I do wonder sometimes why the same Pokemon are just in every set. Togekiss is in multiple sets. I suppose it is a relatively popular one coming from Togepi. Destruction Kit, Solar Edge, Magnemite, Clobbor, and Milotic EX. I do like Milotic. I want the full art though, so not the one I'm after, but that's still handy, very handy. Especially since I do have 2 booster boxes and I'm going to open them, so I should get close to the master set, but it is a little difficult to get all the full arts. I think so after 2 booster boxes, I am done. Like my rule seems to be, no, okay. 1 booster box and a couple of bits of product. After that, you just go for singles. But this one, because the pre-orders came in at the same time, I was like, all right, well, 2 booster boxes it is. Energy, Magnemite. Unless I want to hold on to one for a while and just see where prices go. But I don't know, once I start selling sealed product, it's a different game. Awesome, slack off. All right, so another full art. Like, the pulls haven't been bad, guys. The pulls haven't been bad. Well done. I do like that one, actually. That's quite nice. Just because, like I said, I like the slack off line. But we still haven't got a rare art. Waiting for it. Like, they're all in the lower end of the full arts rather than the upper end. But let's give this a go. Come on. Not long now. Magnemite, slack off. Bronze. Maybe I've just been spoiled lately. Journey Together hits have been quite good, so I'm sure maybe I've just been spoiled with Journey Together. Then now I've gone to Surging Sparks and I'm like, oh no, what is this? Why am I not getting the ones I want? That was my fault for pulling the Salamence in a previous video. All right, Diglett. Zagoose, Dolphin, and Raspa. All right, so we have 3 packs left, guys. 3 packs. 3 packs left. All right, energy. I think I did spot something there. Okay, this could be the one, guys. This could be it. Oh, Jesus. All right, Settle, Technical Machine, Capsa Kid. This is Apparel. Nah, man. That's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. All right, 2 left. What do we think the chances are, guys? What do we think the chances are? Brizzle. Quacks. Tauros. Togepi. Centiskorch and Polka. All right, last pack. Last pack magic. Let's get rid of all this. All right. It's been rough, guys. It's been rough. I'm gonna have to go through this. I think so far the hydration. What's it called again? It's one I missed. Hydration. Having a bad day for pronunciation. But let's go. Yaz mask, buckle, rufflet, seduction kit, cellular edge. Come on. No, guys, not great. Unfortunately, I did okay, but it's not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. It's okay. So I end up with the slack off, the Scolvian. This is probably the best hit. The Hydreigon. Yeah, Jesus. Having a day. Hydreigon, Slack Off, Skullvillain, Dugtrio, Lavesta, and Clement. All right, I think this one is probably my favorite artwork of the lot. Very, very cool. And I do quite like the Slack Off as well. But this is the big hit. This is the big hit, Hydreigon EX. Okay, so not the pulls we wanted, but that's the way it goes. I do still have one more left. Might have to open it sooner rather than later, just because I need the fix. I want the pulls, guys. So we'll see how we go, all right? Thanks for sticking with me, and yeah, really appreciate it. I think the next video is going to be Twilight Masquerade. Really looking for that Perrin and the Greninja. I have a Surging Sparks ETB. Might just do a little short video with that one as well. Maybe if in about 10 minutes, if I don't get my pulls, I might just crack this. We'll see how we go. All right. Thanks for following, guys. Have a good one.